What have you seen from Kevin Stepherson so far this spring?
I've just seen that he's really fluid. I think that playing football is easy for him. So we're just trying to work with that, and then also our offense. Him adjusting to the style of offense that we play and the demands that we put on the receiver position.
Last year he was a starter. A lot of times we see him in the third string. Any reason for that?
No reason. We're just trying to work guys through rotations, and he's got just as much production as anybody. Wherever he may be, where you see him in the lineup.
When you look at this group at this point, what do you identify as, okay, this is the strengths of this unit, this is where we can really hurt people?
I think with it being the first spring, the thing that I can identify with is that the guys are going to put in a great work day. And that work day is going to be physical, it's going to be mental, it's going to be challenging, and they're going to attack that challenge. I've definitely seen that and noticed that and respect that. So every day I know that I can come into the room and these guys are going to anticipate a coach giving them instruction, and they're going to take it.
You've been in college football a long time. Have you worked or seen a taller receiving core, especially when you include Alizé?
No. To answer your question, no. We've got a big group of men in our receiving core, and the thing that's different about the one or two guys that you may have is that you have multiple guys that are athletes with good speed. They catch the ball well, and they're not guys that you say, okay, all of these big guys need to be eventually put at the tight end position. These guys are athletes and receivers, even with their size.
Do you try to tailor the offense to maybe that height and range that you have?
Right. Not yet. In situations you may try to throw jump balls, but that's way down the road. Right now, we're just teachers and just trying to give instruction.
And how much has Javon McKinley been able to work this year? He's coming off the fibula surgery.
Yes, he's done a great job to this point. I mean, he's rolling in and out in the different personnel groups. He's not doing anything live. He's limited when he's sore or he feels pain or he doesn't respond to a practice. But he's been out there and he's been running around, and we've been giving him the best shot to be evaluated.
Because you have so much height at the receiver position, sometimes there's the interpretation as, well, do they have the game breaker, the guy who can take you off the top there like a real Fuller in the past, and that's what Coach Kelly said is being emphasized in recruiting. Who would you say has the best functional football speed for you at this point?
That's difficult to say because sometimes, when they're tired or they don't understand what they're doing yet, then they're not going to play as fast. I think when you look at the off-season conditioning and that gets pretty competitive, or we put them in competitive situations, you can see multiple guys win the race. But now when you put, fatigue or the playbook, you put that on them, then they start to change gears a little bit. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Who can play fast at game speed?
Who would you say, based on 9 practices, has the best hands on the team?
Oh, the best hands on the team? Let's see. Okay, how can I say this in one word? EQ, Chase, Miles, KJ, Javon. They're all doing a good job catching the ball.